Tru Optik, we've really kind of positioned ourselves as kind of the, for lack of a better term, the toll booth for data-driven marketing across the over-the-top and connected TV ecosystem. And what I mean by that is we've kind of took our stake in the ground 3 years ago as wanting to be the company that led the way on being able to have advertisers and publishers leverage both third-party data and first-party data for targeting and marketing across OTT, as well as give them the analytics, both in terms of consumption data and back-end attribution to kind of make actionable decisions around everything from content to marketing to media mix. And a couple years ago, nobody cared as much, or it was kind of this cool forward-looking thing. And what we've really seen over the last 6 months, I would say, definitely 2017, is a real sense of urgency, for some marketers, almost desperation to really figure out OTT as their consumers have really dramatically shifted to that medium. I would say the number one problem, and I think there's a few areas that where we're solving problems, but I'd say the biggest one is kind of the lack of actionable data across OTT. So if you think about it from the standpoint of the publishers or the television networks, they're the ones delivering the over-the-top content, the TV networks really know nothing about their audience across OTT. They're not getting, registration or login data shared with them from the MVPDs. The publishers, their data management platforms that they've been working with work great across desktop. They work great across mobile, and they don't have the ability to give them the third-party data and the first-party data that they need to emulate those same capabilities across OTT and connected TV in particular. So probably the biggest problem that we're solving is really just the lack of data. So we have the first and the largest, maybe still the only, but for sure the first and largest third-party data marketplace built for connected TV. And then we also have announced partnerships with Experian, LiveRamp, and others to be able to have brands and agencies bring their first-party data to leverage across connected TV. I think the biggest issue is the ability to then do that across any device. So there's platforms like Roku that I think have invested a lot in terms of their ability to help advertisers on their platform, but Roku's just one of a dozen different OTT platforms. So the ability to then take that capability and data across not just a Roku, but a Fire TV, an Xbox, a Samsung Smart TV is really where we found our niche. So Tru Optik, I mean, it's funny, since I've been down here in VIEQUES, a bunch of people just come up to me literally say, you guys are everywhere, you're announcing something or a partnership every week or every other week, or you guys, every meeting I go to, people are talking about, which is good to hear because that wasn't the case 6 or 9 months ago. So that's exciting. We are several months past what we've announced in terms of even the partnerships that we've done. You have to get, for some of these big public companies, corporate approval before you announce things, or we want to do more alpha and beta testing in market with some of the agencies and publishers before we announce a capability. So I think the thing that I'm excited about is I already know, obviously, some of the partnerships and capabilities that we're going to be announcing over the next few months, and I'm really excited to see kind of what the market reaction is to that, and really driving adoption going into Q4, which I look as being kind of like real showtime for all these capabilities.